Last Friday, I went to the cinemas to watch Kobi Rana's one-actor movie, Radio.
192. What's your emergency? Hello?
Please, help me. I've been poisoned.
So I went there with the expectation of at least being entertained and seeing how far the director's creativity will go. And I left the cinemas with so much disappointment. To be honest, this is like the worst movie I've seen in 2025. I won't lie.
Hi, sugar.
It's midnight.
When I got to the cinemas, I think the first show had already started about 5 or 10 minutes into the first show. So, because it was supposed to start at 7, I got there around 7:08 or 7:10 about. And then I asked the attendant if the second show, there were people who are ready to watch the second show, and it was like, the numbers there were not encouraging. So I decided to, join the first show. At least maybe just 10 minutes that I'm going to miss. I got my ticket. I entered the cinema, and to my surprise, there wasn't more than 10 people in the cinema hall. So I was confused at some point, and I asked, I think the security who checks you in, I asked him that, is this Kobi Rana's premiere, the movie Radio? And he said yes. And it was shocking because there were about just 4 or 5 people there to watch the movie, including myself. And the other ones were just Silverbird staff who work within the cinema. Those were 1 or 2 people who were also part of it. And we were not even up to 10. So I was shocked. How?
Papa. Hello.
Because it is not good to take pictures in the cinemas, I didn't take pictures, but the numbers in the cinema for that night wasn't up to 10. People who have paid to watch Kobi Rana's movie were not up to 10. And that was very surprising. Now, when I entered, they were playing adverts of Kobi Rana's previous projects. And I was confused at some point because we are here to watch a movie and we are watching more like trailers of his past movies. Continuously for about 25 minutes or more, I stand to be corrected, but it was more than 20 minutes, we were watching trailers of his past movies. So I walked to the attendant again and I asked, are we sure this is the movie Radio, the premiere? He said yes, he has confirmed, because he was also surprised that the trailers were that long. I had paid to come and watch the film, so I had to stay. I stayed, and then finally the film started. And as usual, how the movie was expected to be, that's how it started. A radio show host goes to the studio at night because his show is a night show, a late night show. So he goes there. In the course of, I think, one way or the other, his producer had billed on him that night that he couldn't come. So he was just in the studio alone. And the movie is played by only one actor, Kobi Rana. He goes there, sits by the console and starts doing his radio things, which was all normal. And then it started to be boring. Now he started receiving phone calls from listeners on his show. And it took about 30 minutes just listening to, just receiving phone calls in the movie.
Hello. Who's this?
Remember, it's just one person. We are just watching one person. And he's sitting by a console receiving phone calls for about 30 minutes in the cinema. Seriously, it was the worst 90 minutes of my time in a cinema hall because I was there and I didn't want to leave because I wanted to finish the film, so I know what to come and stay here. It was that bad, in my opinion.
Hello.
What are you saying? No, let me talk. He was receiving phone calls, I think, and most of the calls were not really entertaining. We are there to be entertained, educated, and all that. But most of the calls were just boring, normal. Why? And then I think the only call that got me laughing, and at least the people in the cinemas were also laughing, was when he had a call with General Ntatia. That conversation was a little bit longer, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and it was hilarious because General Ntatia was stammering on the phone, and if he wants to say something, Kobi will try and complete it for him, and when Kobi gets it wrong, it becomes a little bit of an argument. So it was funny. That section of the film was funny.
My name is
Pamela.
Kwasia.
Pacho, me pese mi mbisa nyuma.
Pacho yembisa nyumwa.
But then the film was dragging, it was boring, in my opinion. And I don't know, but this was below my expectation, to be honest. I wasn't having any high expectations though, but this was below standard for me. I didn't enjoy it one bit.
Hey, the way you ride and driving me insane.
When it comes to the acting, I think Kobi Rana tried his best, but the film, in my opinion, felt a little bit rushed. More like a jasu type of thing. You understand? I feel this film should have been like a short film, 20 minutes maximum, or at least, or at most, 30 minutes. This shouldn't exceed 30 minutes. If it was a short film, then I would agree that it belongs to the cinema. But it being a full 90-minute film, this didn't belong to the cinema in the first place. I think this wasn't worth watching in the cinema. I feel I wasted my time, honestly. And it was painful, but I had to sit through it to the end of the film.
I feel it in my spirit and my veins.
Wait. Let's skip to the action part.
Netflix is charging about $10, which is equivalent to about 100 CD. And you pay 100 CD, the same 100 CD, for the cinema. Now, in my opinion, I feel like you have the option of choosing your film, skipping a bad film, or even reversing when you didn't hear what the actor or the actress said in a film. You have all those options when you are watching Netflix as compared to watching a film in the cinema. So if you go to a cinema and you watch a content which is, in my opinion, that bad, I think I would prefer watching a movie on Netflix. Because if I'm going to the cinema, mind you, I'm not only paying for the cinema ticket, which is the 100 CD that Netflix is charging me a month, but I'll also either drive, pick an Uber, or pick Trotro. That money is also added to the cost. You get the mathematics. So if I'm going to the cinema because I love what I'm going to watch, or I love going to the cinema, and if I go and I watch a movie this bad, Charlie, that's not good. I feel like the cinema companies should do quality control, screen the movie, maybe put it through some form of scrutiny, watch and vet the movie and know that, okay, this is up to a standard that we want to accept in the cinema, and let people come and watch. To be honest, this experience, I don't know how to put me who word I'm using, but I limited my vim, and I said it has taken away the passion I have for going to the cinema. I'm a very regular person when it comes to Silverbird. I go there watch movies, and I buy my own ticket for every premiere that I've been to, whether Ghanaian film, whether Nigerian. I buy my own ticket. No one hands me a ticket on like free because you do content. No, I buy my own ticket. So if I'm paying for it and I want to watch something to entertain myself, educate myself, and I watch something this boring, I will blame the cinema house the same way I'm blaming the film producer or the film owner. This wasn't good. This wasn't good. In my opinion, I think this movie Radio should at least maybe be on YouTube. 30 minutes max.
I'll be the fear.
5,
Oh, I can't wait.
4,
I am not afraid of anybody.
3,
2. It's showtime.
1.
Now!
But then also, if you think what I'm saying is not good, the film is still in the cinemas. Go watch it. I think it's there. If you check on Silverbird's website, you get to know the times that they are showing the film. Go and watch it and let me know what you think in the comment section. I love Kobi Rana so much. The kind of love I have for him as a director and his works is giving me the passion to speak about the film this way. Because in a way, and one more thing, when you go for premieres, normal days, nobody will say, or ladies, ushers, they will maybe be wearing t-shirts and all that, they'll welcome you and all that. I didn't see that there. And then Ura Silver Bed, if you've been there before, Ube will say your banner, a man for Gina or backdrop on the picture, say at least, oh my bad, this premiere, there wasn't any banner. So I'm like, what's really going on? Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comment section. In my opinion, Radio should have been a short film on YouTube and not something cinema worthy for us to come and spend hours watching in the cinema. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Steven. Please like the video, share, and as always, subscribe to this channel for more film reviews and film updates. I'll see you in our next video.